Okay. Going to finish slide. That let me try and swim to like the mid of the pool. Hi guys, how are you doing today? Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Rita Amanyire. I do content on travel and lifestyle. So if this is your first time watching my video, you're welcome to the channel. Consider subscribing to my channel and make sure you hit that notification bell anytime I upload a video. So my light is really too much. I'm trying to adjust. So today's video is just going to be like a random vlog. I need to first close maybe the curtain. Hold on. So I think this is better. My phone keeps sliding because I haven't yet bought that stand that I need to buy, so I have to keep adjusting. But anyway, today's video is just going to be a spend the day with me vlog, and I'll just be talking, then sharing part of my day, then we'll meet at the end of the video. So in today's video, I'm definitely going to finish sliding. Okay guys, the phone kept sliding, so I now have to hold it in my hand, but I hate holding it with a hand because I start experiencing pain like here. But I wanted to tell you I'm going for swimming. I'm supposed to go, I go to a guy called Dickens. I will share his number like in the comment section and the description box. So I've been planning to go for swimming for like the longest time. So I was like, you know what, let me go for swimming today. So I was supposed to like meet a friend of mine. I was supposed to meet her, but then she cancelled. So I had cancelled my swimming because I usually go for classes like at about 9 a.m. So, and then I was supposed to go visit a friend in the evening, like, okay, at around 1 p.m. So Dickens told me that you can come for swimming at 1 p.m. because the pool is now too busy with kids, like in the morning. So I was like, okay, I won't be able to make it. But then my other friend cancelled. So now I was like, okay, I have time to now go for my classes. So it's 1 p.m. I'm going to go for my classes. Then we shall go together. Then at the end of the video, I'll share with you tips on how to go for swimming or what to do when you decide to go for swimming. Because I know a few things, so I can share those things with you guys. So enjoy the video and please subscribe to my channel. Hi guys, so I just finished showering and I'm just going to briefly share with you. I felt like I wanted to share what I use on my body before I go swimming, but then I'll just share what I use on my body, then I'll share the other tips like in the next video when I go for my next lesson, because I feel like it will be too much if I give all that information at the same time. So first thing is I like to shower from home because I feel I generally don't trust swimming pool bathrooms. So I like to avoid showering from the other side and instead maybe shower from home, then maybe get on a border, and at least when I'm on a border, I know that, okay, if you're not from Uganda, a border is like a means of transport. I'll put like a photo of what a border is. It's like a bike. So I think I prefer to take a bike and not use a taxi, because if I take a border, then it makes it easy for me to not sweat before I reach the pool. So when I get to the pool, I just sprinkle water on myself and then I don't have to use their washrooms. Then still when I finish swimming, I get a border back home and I shower from home. So this is what I use on my body. This is not a sponsored video, by the way. None of these brands are paying me. I just want to share this information with you guys. So I use Nivea. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I'm an advocate for this Nivea, specifically the Deep Moisture Serum. So This is the navy I use it on my whole body because I don't have a sunscreen yet. I'm supposed to have a sunscreen, but I don't have a sunscreen. So if I had a sunscreen, I would do the sunscreen, then the lotion, or the lotion, then the sunscreen as I'm getting into the pool, but I haven't bought that yet. Then when I come back from the pool, I shower with Roberts. I had to buy an anti-disinfectant to use in my bath water. Then I put, of course, the serum. I put this serum on my face, so I use this as well to sort of protect my face. But you have to have as minimal. Don't put makeup before you go to the pool. Don't put lipstick. So it's better when you just put either a sunscreen to protect your skin or a lotion serum, so that, because that water, I even noticed my skin was doing well, but it has, I don't know if you can see in this light, but it's like it has started changing, yet my skin was doing well. And I know that's the effect of using this water. It's the effect of the swimming pool water. Then I use this is Rexona. Now I use Rexona just for my armpits. If I don't use Rexona, then I'll use Dove, but the Dove Invisible Dry, because actually I don't recommend you use Rexona. If you use Rexona, you have to like massage your armpit, because it's not like the Dove spray. I don't know if I have my Dove spray, but it's here. So this is a bit dry, and I actually recommend you use this more than the Rexona, but I felt like using the Rexona today. So basically that's what I do. Now I'm going to just get ready. After I've gotten ready, then I will go to the pool. I can't wait. I feel like I'm doing well. You guys should watch me and give me marks. I keep telling my trainer, Dickens, that you need to give me marks, because I'm like, I've been swimming. At least give me marks to encourage me to be like, okay, you have now a 6 out of 10. So the last time I went swimming, I insisted on him, and he gave me a 6 out of 10. So I think that is good. So yeah. And then my dress, by the way, is from the fashion spot UG. I will leave her details in the description box. But if you don't read my description box, that's the one below the video, you miss out on a lot, because that's where I put most of the details of my Instagram, details of the people that I mention in the video, details of the brands that I use. I always mention them in the description box, so make sure I always make time to read the description box. So let me get ready and then we go.
Make a wrong move and you lose, no doubt. 'Cause
Hi guys, so I'm here. I've gotten here. Let me remove this chair. These are like their changing rooms. There's my bag here. If I show you, those are my things. I've packed some soda here because you sometimes need like sugar. I'm usually very hungry. Then I also packed like a snack, that's like a Swiss roll. So their toilets are clean. These are like their changing rooms. So you close here and you change, and they clean them every morning. They clean these things every morning. So via cleanliness, I give them like an 8 out of 10 because maybe the place can really be clean. Then their pool water is also clean. I'm going to leave the name of the hotel like below, so that if you want to swim, you can come and swim. Then I'll also leave their rates in the just now I'll put all the details in the top comment and my description box. So read the description box to get the phone number, to get the name of the hotel, and to get their charges. Also support Dickens. Dickens is a very good trainer. I highly recommend him. I give him a 15 out of 10. He's so good with cleaning. I mean with training, sorry. So I'm not going to change quickly. I'm not wearing a swimming costume because, okay, let me turn the camera. I was saying that I'm not wearing a swimming costume, and the reason why I wasn't wearing a swimming costume is I spoke to the trainer before, so I didn't know him before, but I knew this hotel because I used to swim from there at university with a friend of mine called Doris. So we used to come there. By that time I didn't know how to swim. I'll just play in water really. And what pushed me to learn how to swim is because there is a time I almost drowned in water. Like I almost drowned in water, and that's what pushed me to now learn swimming as a skill, because I remember that was at uni. Actually, that was the last time I ever entered in a pool. The other times I would get into like the pool when I would go to like the lodges, I'd just sit in the shallow end because I had that fear of I almost drowned. So the story of how I almost drowned is very long. Tell the story another day because right now I'm short on time. I need to just get into the pool and swim and leave. So maybe I'll tell the full story like at the end of the video if there is time. If there is no time, then I'll probably tell that in my like my next video. I'll tell you guys how I almost drowned in a pool. It's like a long story that I can't do now because I'm trying to rush and go for my lesson. So yeah. Okay. So I'm back from the swimming. I'm really tired. I'd actually planned, I need to first close that thing, it looks funny. I think that's better. Yeah, that's better. So I was saying, I'm back from the swimming. You see, I'm still in my swimming cap. I came back from there when I was very tired. I'm very tired. I thought I would go for Janzi. Janzi is a southern band that plays in town. So I've been wanting to listen to them because a friend of mine called Nabs, told me about them, and she was like, okay, the band is nice, but like I'm an Abeka band person, so I usually go for Abeka at Lazio. Actually, if you follow me on Instagram, by the way, I'm going to put my Instagram handle below. If you don't follow me on Instagram, make sure you follow me on Instagram, because I post more personable content there, and there are some things I share in real time that are easier to share on Instagram than on YouTube. So on YouTube, of course, I have to plan like the content, try to do a longer video. So you'll find like I'm uploading here like twice or once a week, but on Instagram, I put out like stories. My stories are always running every day, and my posts, so if you, it's more personable on Instagram. But anyway, that aside, I just wanted to talk about, yeah, so I was still telling you about Janzi and Abeka. I go for Abeka a lot. Actually, I've not done a video on Abeka, but I think I need to do a video and share with you guys. Those guys are really, really good. I love their band. So my friend told me about it. She's like, oh, you should try it. I'm like, okay, I like trying new things anyway. So I was like, I'll try it. But we went there last week at Chambers and Ntinda, because that's where they were supposed to play. They weren't playing that day, and I instead found Roots Band. So it's the one that I filmed. Actually, my previous video is of Roots Band. Guys, sorry if my eyes are drowsy. I'm really, really tired. But anyway, we went and we found Roots Band, which I loved, by the way, and that's why I did a long video, because they were also really, really good. So, but that day, it's Janzi that was supposed to play, and then we didn't find it, so we're like, okay, if it's not there, let's try out this band, and we had a good time. So I earlier sent them a message, because I told them like on Instagram, I'm like, I want to listen to your band, like let me know your schedule. I went to their Instagram page. I think they didn't have a number there. And at first, okay, I went to the Instagram page, I didn't find a number. I'm like, oh, weird, these guys don't have a number. I tried looking through their flyers, still there wasn't a number, and I couldn't see their schedule. So it's later when I sent them a DM, they took some time to respond to my DM, and then they responded to it. And then they told me that they are playing at Piers in Ntinda on Tuesday, but I'm so tired, I don't think I can go there. And the other thing, I wanted to go there alone, but then it's not safe, first of all, for a girl who doesn't have a car to go out alone at night. If like I had a car, I would go, because then at least I know I can go park and after drive back. But if I'm using a safe border to go and come back, it's a bit risky if I don't have company, or if I'm not moving with a friend who has a car. So I thought about it as like, anyway, I'm even tired from swimming, so let me just chill this band thing. But if like I had a friend, I would definitely go, but I don't think it's safe for me to go alone when I don't have a car. So basically that's it. I think I'm going to end that video. Oh, I'd forgotten to jazz you now. I need to jazz you the story of how I almost drowned in the pool. So I used to go swimming a lot at campus with a friend of mine called Doris. So we used to make sure we at least go swimming like twice or once a week. So we used to go to a pool if you had like a university, if you had like a university card, they would discount. Actually, if you've been to MOOBS, there's that supermarket, there's that hotel opposite Shell Bugolobi. I forget the name, but it's a brown hotel like behind MOOBS, next to like Airtel office. I don't know if that Airtel office is there. So we used to swim from there. I think they would discount to 7,000 Ugandan shillings. So we used to go there. So one day we go swimming, and I had, tried. I knew how to float, I knew how to flap, but we didn't have a trainer. I used to just learn because my friend Doris knew how to swim. She would just teach me. So one day I try, which is a mistake that you guys should never do. Never, ever, 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 ever think of doing that. So I feel like I need to adjust this camera. Yeah, I think that's better. or it should be a bit on the top, but it's not going to the top. Anyway, so I was saying, let's remove this. I was saying that it so we decided to go. So I decided that let me try and swim to like the mid of the pool. So I started well, and then I went after reaching like the middle. Someone was coming from the deep end. So what happened is she was moving so fast and she knocked me. So when she knocked me, because I was not a trained swimmer at that time, if I was trained, I would find a way of maybe dodging her and then she passes, or maybe I'd find a way of diving down and then coming back up. But remember, when you're learning to swim, you don't know that. So I ended up losing my balance. I sank and I wasn't breathing. You people, I was under that water for like 30 seconds, but it felt like a lifetime, like an hour. And I never joke around with something called water. If you're at the pool and there is no pool guy, never, ever, ever go to the deep end, even if you're a trained swimmer, even if you've swum all, because anything can go wrong. You can get a muscle pull, you can lose consciousness, anything can happen in the pool. So make sure every time you're in the pool, go to, that's why I like this place that I go to, because the pool guy is always around the pool, and there are 2 pool guys, so usually they are around there watching so that you don't drown, so that if they see you've gone to the deep end and you're not come, they're able to notice. So also when you're looking for a pool, make sure you look for a pool where there is a present pool guy, because some pools in Uganda, like you'll find there's a pool guy, but like the pool guy is like at the bar enjoying his time. The pool guy is like maybe jazzing with his friends. So if you lose control of the water, you're more likely to drown. So that's what happened. But anyway, how I survived is that I see in water. I didn't have the goggles, but I'm someone who cannot close my eyes in water. I'm someone who, if I'm swimming, I have to be looking in water. So I think there was a white guy like in the pool, because my friends were like at the shallow end. They thought that Rita has gone to the deep end, she's going to come back, not knowing that I was drowning. So what he did, so I think the guy couldn't come to save me because he was not trained to save, and I was deep. So what he did is that he put his leg for me, and since I could see in water, because I was deep down, I held on to his leg, and the moment I held on to his leg, he sort of pulled me, and I went back up, and he caught me and led me to the rail. So basically that's how I survived. But if I hadn't gotten that guy to hold me, I would have definitely drowned. So please, of course, I encourage everyone to learn how to swim. I encourage, because it's a good skill to have. If you're someone who travels, it's good because you enjoy the snorkeling activities, you enjoy water activities more when you know how to swim. And also it's annoying to be like at a safari lodge in Mombasa or in Zanzibar and you can't use the pool, and like those pools are cool, they're infinity pools, so it's nice when you're able to swim in them. So I encourage everyone to do swimming classes. I'll leave the details of my trainer in the description box. Like I said, there's another guy who trains. I'll still leave his information in the description box so that if you want to train with him, you can train with him. So yeah, basically be careful in the pool. I hope you learned from this video. I hope you will be encouraged to swim, and I'll see you in another video. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, tap the notification bell so that you're notified every time I upload a video. Bye.